Hey guys, I had my specialist appointment today, and I had my regular doctor's appointment yesterday. I have to do a 24-hour urine catch, and not really excited about that. I can't go anywhere for 24 hours while I'm doing it because it has to be refrigerated, and I have to catch every single drop. So, they said I can't go anywhere. On the day that I do it. And then at the end of my 24 hours, I have to come in and have a bunch of lab work done and stuff too. So that's going to be fun. And then basically everything looked good with the babies today on my specialist appointment. And all they did today was measured their fluid levels in my cervix. So my cervix is 4.98 centimeters, and it's shortened 1 whole centimeter in 2 weeks, but they said that it's still long, so they're not worried about it. So, anyways, 4 centimeters, I guess, is still a really good length. So, Carson.
What?
Stop.
Right.
So, anyways, so that's basically all that's going on with the babies, and I am having symptoms like crazy the past 2 weeks. TMI, my milk is like coming in like crazy already. Which I had that with my oldest, but I didn't have it with my other two, so it's kind of like new all over again. I have been having some severe moodiness, and I'm really irritated, like basically 24/7. I can't sleep at night. I have this big body pillow that's like shaped like a big U, and it still doesn't help. I put a fan at the end of my bed because I'm like burning up all the time, and I'm getting up like 4 or 5 times a night to pee at least. And guys, get off his head and leave him alone. Sorry. And anyways, I asked my doctor about it today, and they didn't say anything about it. Like, I have no idea what's up with that. And okay, so anyways, sorry. So anyways, they didn't say anything about that, so I don't know like what's up. I guess they said that the ultrasound looked good, so I guess they weren't worried about it. So I'm gonna kind of keep monitoring that myself and just let them know if it gets worse or whatever. What else? So anyways, I think that's kind of all. We'll find out more. I am having to go now every 2 weeks to doctor's appointments because, well, I have regular doctor's appointments every 2 weeks, and then I have my specialist appointments every 2 weeks, and they're in rotation. So, like, every week I have a doctor's appointment. And so next week I'll have a regular appointment again, and then the week after that I'll have my specialist appointment. So the next specialist appointment is a growth check for the baby. So like I'll find out how much they weigh, and we'll find out about baby A's hole in his heart and see if it's closed up or if it looks the same or what. And then I did find out that the hospital that I'm planning on delivering at, I can have the babies there if they have to go in NICU, as long as I'm past 30 weeks or more. If I'm less than 30 weeks and they can't stop them from coming, then I'll have to deliver where my specialist is, like an hour from my house. So, my biggest concern with that is that I'll have to deliver at my hospital, and then if something's wrong with the baby and they have to have extra care, then they'll have to be shipped to the other hospital, which is an hour away from me. And then I won't be able to see them until I get discharged. So I'm kind of worried about that. But I guess we'll have to just do what we have to do. So, anyways. Hey. She has the phone. Leave her alone. So that's kind of all that I know right now. Every 2 weeks, once a month, because every specialist appointment they check something different. So every other appointment for my specialist, it's all kind of confusing, but every other appointment, so once a month is when I get a growth check and find out like how big they are and the more exciting ultrasounds, and not just the okay, everything looks good, see you later type deal. So yeah, that's kind of it right now. We had a really good Easter, and I hope you guys all did too. And I will do a belly shot for you guys, and then I'll update again in 2 weeks. And another really cool thing is I was referred to a Facebook group. I'm not sure if anyone of you have heard of it, but it's called Mono-Die Twin Pregnancy, and it's awesome. Like, you can put any questions or any concerns or any symptoms, and you get like responses right away. Like, everybody is great on there. So I was really excited about that because I've already been blowing the page up. So my next appointment, I'm going to be talking to my doctor about the protocol on having a tubal and find out. I definitely want to do that, so we want to find out, like if I can do it right away, or if I end up I know if I have a C-section, they'll do it right away, but if I have a vaginal birth, I've heard that sometimes they wait till like 6 weeks, sometimes they wait till 12 weeks, and then I'm not sure if that's the case. I'm not sure if my insurance will still cover it. So I'm going to have to talk to them about that. But I'm not nervous about that. I keep forgetting for some reason. You would think it'd be like the first thing on my mind, but it's not. So I'll do a belly shot for y'all, and then I will update you guys. Carson, and then I will update you guys in 2 weeks. So I hope everybody's doing great, and if you like my page, then please subscribe and like it. And I'm trying to get more views, because if I don't start getting more views, I'm going to stop doing these videos, because they're kind of challenging, as you can see. Oh, and another thing is, I don't know if you guys can tell, like, my hands are so swollen. I feel like I'm like 45 weeks pregnant instead of 22. And my feet are swollen, and like,
turn it on.
I feel like I am like at the end of my pregnancy and just done.
No more.
So, and I know that I can't be done because they have to stay in there longer. So, but yeah, everything's great, and they're moving like crazy. I can actually tell the difference in their movement now, which is really cool. So I'll do a belly shot, and then I'll show you kind of like where the babies are laying and stuff. So let me do that. Yeah. So this is the belly.
Belly? Oh, the pink belly.
Carson, do not come over here. So this is the belly. And like I said, I'm not going to do a shirt up because my belly's really ugly. It's like a tiger or something. So that's it from the front. And you can see my little belly button already. It's really cute. It's not all the way out, but it's starting to pop. And then this is it from the other side. And then, okay, so, let me see if I can adjust the camera a little bit. So on my right side is baby A, which is Kanan. And they have both been head down since 18 weeks. And my doctor said since they've been in the same position that long, more than likely they'll probably stay that way. So give it to me. Give it to me. No TV right now. So baby A, which is Kanan, is laying with his head right here, and he's kind of going like butt over and then feet up. So both of their feet are right here on the top, and I get all my kicks, but I can tell like if they're on one side or if they're on the other. So it's really cool. Like I can tell who's moving and who's not. And then Cashton, which is baby B, is like head right here, and he's going like straight. He's like straight as the board up. So and he has been every time. I don't know if like he knows that he can move, but this little guy on this side, he's like sometimes he's laying sideways with his head down and sideways, and then his legs come up, or like he's never in the same position. I mean, he's always head down, but he's like never in the same position. And this guy's always like straight up. So I can feel them rolling every once in a while. Like it's not kicks, it's like actual rolls, I guess. Like I don't know, it's kind of weird to describe. But it's great. And all the quirks and moods and heat waves and the other crazy kids that I have to chase after all day, it's still, I wouldn't trade it for the world. It's like the biggest miracle from God ever. And I like cannot wait for them to get here. Me and my husband set the crib up last week in our bedroom, and we're going to just use that instead of a pack and play because it'll give them more space and they can stay in it longer. We were going to put them both in one bassinet, and we figured that they would eventually have to have the crib anyways, so we went ahead and just set the crib up, and we're going to put the pack and play bassinet top in our living room and use that as like a secondary just place to lay them, I guess, or to change their diapers in the living room, or whatever, because they don't have a bedroom because we have a 3-bedroom house and we have 3 kids. So obviously our little girl, since she's the only girl, has her own room, and then the boys have a bunk bed in their room. So we could put them in our little girl's room, but there's fear of like her waking them up or them waking her up, or it's going to be easier just to leave them in our room for a while. So that's what we're going to do right now, and then you need to stop. So that's what we're going to do right now, and then we have our house up for sale, so hopefully it sells soon, and then we can move and get a 4 or even 5-bedroom house. So so that's the plan for right now. So anyways, we set the crib up last week, and I was like, oh my gosh, I can't wait for him to get here. I was so excited. So like the more I get ready for him, the more real it seems like I'm actually having 2 instead of 1. So all right, well, this video is kind of getting long because I'm rambling on and on and on. So I'll catch up with y'all in 2 weeks. Thanks. Bye, guys.